So this morning it's around 7 o'clock and we are making scones out of, what are these? Pancake mix. Sorry. Had a minute. I have added 1 cup of sugar, or a half a cup of sugar, to the to 3 cups of pancake mix. Mixing that in, and then I'm going to add 5 tablespoons of shredded butter. That's not cheese, that's butter. Okay. It's better to have it frozen instead of cold, but I wasn't going to dig to the bottom of my freezer and get a frozen one out. So if you want to do better than me, get a block of frozen instead of a block of cold. Now you want it as cold as you can get it. If you can get it frozen, obviously that's better. So I'm going to stir that all in until it looks kind of like breadcrumbs. And we're going to add 1 egg and milk. I forgot to mention that was 1/2 cup of milk. And then you mix it all together like a biscuit mix. And then I added in some white chocolate chips that I had left and some dehydrated marshmallow bits. I don't know how that's going to turn out, but I had to get rid of them. So I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. I know regular scones are typically baked at 400, but the last time I tried that with the pancake mix scones, I burnt the heck out of them. So we're just going to stick with 350. After 20 minutes, not even close. So I'm going to give it another probably 15 at least. Here it is after 25 minutes. It looks a little dark, but it's not. If you don't want to have to cook it for 45 minutes, do the whole cut it and shape it into pieces thing. I did not do that. I'll just cut it. That's what I do. But for a quicker breakfast, just shape them into those wedges first. And there you go. That is scones made out of pancake mix. Now we're making an apple cobbler. That is a commercial canned apple pie filling that had no sugar in it. So I added some sugar. It looks awful, but once it cooks up, it'll be nice. And then to 1 cup of pancake mix, I'm adding a 1/2 cup of coconut sugar, but you can use any sugar. Yes, we're going to eat them. I used coconut sugar because I have a package of it someone gave me that needs to be used up. So we're going to mix that in.
What's that?
And make sure it all gets integrated. No, Bo, that's butter. So, and then we're going to add grated butter to it. After I integrated the 5 tablespoons of grated butter, I am going to put the crumb topping over my pie filling. And we are going to bake at 350 for, I'll let you know how long. I'm going to start with 30 minutes. Actually, no, I'm going to start with 20 minutes and see how we're doing. So we'll see you in 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, it's not quite brown. I'm going to check it again another 5. Here it is after another 5 minutes. So 30 minutes in total. I like to check my stuff early because, as you guys have seen from earlier videos, when I burnt the scones, I have a tendency to get distracted. So I like to check often. And this was cobbler made from pancake mix. Now I'm making a Dutch baby with pancake mix. So a 1/2 cup, or yeah, 1/2 cup of pancake mix, a tablespoon of sugar, 2 tablespoons of butter, and then we're going to add 3 eggs. Now, if you have a blender that works, put it in a blender, but my kids broke my jar, so I'm going to use a stick blender, but you're going to blend it all together with 3 eggs and a 1/2 cup of milk. To have warmed a skillet, an oven-safe skillet in the oven, obviously, otherwise it would need to be oven-safe. And then you want to melt butter in there. I don't know if I said that. And then you're going to pour your very thin batter of the Dutch baby in there. And then you're going to bake it 400 degrees for 25 minutes, I believe. It did not puff up as much as I would have liked. We'll see how it tastes. So instead of puffing up like a regular Dutch baby would, it's very dense and it's eggy and it tastes really good. It's just not puffy like you would expect a Dutch baby to be. But I think it's good. Mason, what do you think? Since you won't be a hush. You like the Dutch baby? And we're having it with a frittata for those of us that cannot indulge in a Dutch baby. And there you have it, folks. 3 different ways of using pancake mix.